probably scares the crap out of them. Alright, I'm gonna opt out.
Okay, no problem. Just let me know there's no radiation. Have a seat and I'll get you.
Okay, cool.
Is that a handshake?
I'm gonna just put this through, like right as we go through the video camera. Yeah, cool. There was a moment of thought. Okay. So you know, I want to videotape the whole pat down, and then so I'm gonna just put this through like this, and then either you guys can have me set it up or you guys set it up to videotape the pat down. It's cool. All right. Yeah. All right. Solid. Hello. Okay. I need one message to get across to you because you might be the person who saves my life when all the retards are in mob mode. And there's pitchforks, and there's flames, and there's a freaking gallows, and I'm gonna need your help. So, when I need people to listen from this video specifically, is you just heard me. I said it a little fast, a little rushed, but because they were making me think, because they were like, yeah. They were making me think like, yeah, man, we're normal people, go for it, no problem. So, but what I just asked him, you heard me. I never said, do you mind being filmed? I said, hey, I'm trying to film this process of me getting patted down. And we know, for me to do that, for it to even be physically possible, and I'm by myself, we know, because I've done this, and you've done this, as in me and the TSA guy, we know that I, as a civilian, as a disgusting civilian, am not allowed to touch anything that's in the secure zone when I'm not patted down yet, because I'm not cleared. The camera's clear, because look, I'm going to send it through this x-ray machine, and now we know it's not a bomb. And you're clear because you have a little blue shirt on, and you have a plastic badge, and you're God. So, you're God, I'm just a civilian, so we know you can touch my camera, and nothing bad's going to happen. So that's why I asked before. I said, hey, do you mind helping me set it up? And he says, no problem. Well, you need to remember that, because I'm going to get told like 100 times, I think it's 8 times, that I am being like disrespectful to the rules, that I'm like asking to touch it. I'm not asking to touch it. You'll notice, all I keep saying is, no, I asked him if he would. And so you're going to see the guy who just acted really cool, he's actually a liar, and he like calls someone over to back him up. He's like, okay, watch it, Phil. Okay? So yeah, I need you. I'm not being crazy mean to this person. I'm exercising my rights 100%. I'm not trying to be mean to him. I did try to talk to him as an individual human being before and say, hey, do you mind helping me? He said no problem. That made me think, okay, he's chill. But then he gets this girl out here. And yeah, and she's like a freaking, she does not give girls, she does not help the stereotype of girls being a broken record. I'm not saying girls are, but this girl definitely is a broken record. Alright, peace.
Set you up on this side. Right here, son. Christian, did you get Veronica or Rashad for me? One of them?
They're gonna do it?
Huh?
They're doing the pat down?
Oh no, I'm doing pat down.
Okay.
It's gotta be standard gender. Cool.
What happened?
He wants the videotape?
Videotape what?
I just want my pat down taped. I do it every time I come through here.
I know, but you can't touch your belongings
Yeah.
until he finishes the pat down.
No, I know. I just he agreed on film before. He's like, oh yeah, I got no problem. I'll just clean it up right for you. It's right there in the bowl.
I know, but we can't.
You know, I have it on film, and I've done this a bunch of times legally, and even they've let me touch it over here, and I have it on film. And when you guys make it like this, and you like try to make it where I can't use it worse. When the guy,
we're not making.
yeah, you are. I've
no,
done it.
I'm not
I've done this a
making-
bunch
I
of times.
understand
It's
that.
precedent. I've been here.
Had you had it out right
but
there
you said
in the
no
front?
problem, right? You have no problem cleaning it up.
I have no problem being taped, is what I
Yeah,
said.
exactly, and it has to be cleaned up. I even explained that before. He's like, no problem.
And it's great. It is great.
But it's
It is-
impossible for me to do it if you won't clean it up.
Yes,
You're like,
that's your property, and as soon as you get patted down, you can
But
touch
the
your
whole
belongings.
process, like the audio is still going.
That's
And
fine.
the whole process is that the pat down is supposed to be taped.
Our process is you cannot touch your belongings until
So
you
how?
have the
Okay.
pat down conducted.
So if you are allowed to have the pat down filmed, how is it possible?
Do you have somebody traveling with you?
No.
If you had somebody
No,
traveling with you,
because
they
every
could
other
turn it
time
off.
I never travel with anybody when I do this. Every time they have no problem setting it up, and even they've let me do it over there on that side, the same exact terminal. It's showing that you guys are lying to me in the beginning. Because I
Who
said
lied to you?
he did. I said specifically.
I
Would
specifically
you
said
mind?
I have no problem.
No, I have no problem. After I said,
You asked-
will you have a problem propping it up to film me get the pat down? He said, I have no problem.
Being filmed.
No, you didn't say we're being filmed. You said no problem. When
Okay,
I
so
asked
are
that
you-
specifically.
Okay, are you gonna get the pat down done?
Not unless it's being filmed. Otherwise, we need to get a police officer over here because it is my right to have this filmed.
It is your right to have it filmed.
Yes.
I'm not telling you.
You are
that
denying me
can't
my
have
right
it.
because I've done this over 10 times
The
in
only-
the same terminal, and you guys have tried to do this like 3 times, where you get it hostage, you wait till I'm past the X-ray to then deny me my
It's
right
not
of having it
hostage.
filmed.
It's not
It
hostage.
is. I can't touch it. What happens if I touch it? You will do something with force against me.
I know.
Exactly. That's
There is
hostage.
no force.
If I don't touch it, if I touch my camera, you will not do something to me.
No, you cannot touch your property
At
until
what?
you
And what's
finish
the-
clearing.
Yes, and
Once
the
you
whole
are
the
cleared-
whole point of the videotape is to videotape the process of being patted down. I've done this over 10 times in the
I
same
know,
one.
I've seen your videos. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
you haven't, because
Yes,
I'm not
I
like
have.
famous. No, I'm
Yes,
not. It's
yes,
like I
I
have
have.
like 20 views.
Yes,
I don't
I've
think-
seen your stunt at G. I've seen your stunt at E. I've
What?
seen your YouTube videos. I know exactly.
I'm
who
not
you are.
Adam Kokesh.
Okay, listen to me. The rules are you cannot touch your property
Yes.
until you have been patted
Yes,
down.
I understand.
So
I don't want to touch
if you
it.
had it propped up, if you had somebody traveling with you, they would
No,
be able to do
it
that
could be
for
propped
you.
up. All he has to do, he literally put the backpack over it to muzzle it. It's like, I saw you, man. That's why you put it in a bowl. You lifted my backpack,
I
you put
put
it
it
there, you
like that
sandwiched it
so I
under.
can carry
Carry
everything at once.
everything.
No, you can put it on top. You sandwiched it, and now you're trying to make
To
it
let
so you
your
can't
camera
be filmed.
fall over?
You don't want to be filmed patting me down.
To let your camera fall over.
It's not. Don't put words in his mouth. That's
No, but the
not
word,
point.
only words I'm putting in his mouth, the exact ones, is after I said specifically what I was asking to be done, because I even made sure to videotape it before I put it through the X-ray, to ask, you have no problem propping it up to see me. You don't have to even touch the camera. You could even just move the bowl. Just have it leaning. Look at us. That's all I'm trying to do is have my constitutional right of film, a voice, that I can have my process filmed. That shouldn't be an issue that you guys should try to stop that. You really shouldn't.
We're not
You are,
trying to stop
because
it.
I told, okay, then do you have what's the problem with leaning the bowl up to look at us? Without
You
even touching
cannot
it. But
touch
what's the
it.
problem with you guys doing it?
We,
He put it under
that's
there.
That's
He
not
put
an
it under
issue
there.
with us.
But
You
he-
never asked me to do it.
But I asked
you
him.
Asked
I
if
asked
you
him.
could do it.
No, I asked him initially. I said, would you mind propping it up? And then I'll put it through here, and that'll be the last time I touch it. Would you mind propping it up so we can film my process? I did not say, do you mind being filmed? I don't have to ask that, so I wouldn't ask that. The only thing I was asking as a favor was that he would prop it up. That's the only thing I asked him to do. Because
Okay,
he can't have
so what is it that would make you very happy right
you
now?
could just make the camera see me be pat down. That's all I'm like asking for. Thank you so much.
It doesn't even look out there.
No, I was saying you could have propped it, but normally what they do is they take it out and just put it right there. Thank you. That is all I was asking.
Are you happy?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
happy.
go
Thank
ahead.
You want my ID?
You can put everything right here. Empty out everything
That's
from your
everything.
pockets. Belt, everything.
That's
Paper,
everything.
plastic, money, metal, check.
That's everything.
Okay. You face me, sir? Okay. What's that? Are you going to stand in the system for 4 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Have to give information every time you receive a pat down, okay?
Okay.
Because you opted out, I have to conduct a standard pat down. The standard pat down consists of me sliding my gloves hands over the clothed areas of your body. When you're sensitive to the area, I'll be using the back of my glove hands to cover the area. When you reach your legs, I'll be placing one hand on your other hip, one on your inner thigh, sliding up to where your leg meets your torso, sliding back down.
Okay.
Giving areas that are sore or sensitive to touch. Any other areas that are sore or sensitive to touch? Internal, external medical devices or implants. Which for a private screening room was right here fine for you.
Right here is fine.
Okay. Please spread your legs apart, shoulder width, a little farther would be better. Arms up, palms facing upward. I'll be starting with your collar. Are you touching your collar now, sir? Your sleeves. Sleeves. Your back.
How you do that?
You lift your arms a little higher. I'll be touching the sides of your torso.
What's your name?
Well, what he was arguing with me is the fact that I told him he can't touch his property.
That's him?
Yeah. Then he can't touch
That's
his
all right,
property.
go for it. That's all?
Yeah.
Oh?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be feeling the back of your pants, the back of my hands.
The best is like when it's just like cool, whatever. And then it's like awesome. You guys like know the right to me, no problem. And then it's whatever.
Yeah.
And it's proof that it actually helps you guys look
You
better.
have the right to all of your constitutions. You're right. You're absolutely. I'm glad that you know your laws.
Torso, sliding back down.
More people need to know it as well.
Understand?
However,
Okay.
you also need to know our protocol.
Yeah, I do.
And our protocol is you cannot touch any of your belongings prior to being screened.
Exactly. That's
Period.
specifically why I asked.
If he wants to go ahead and take that reporter out for you, he may, but he also has the right to say no.
I understand. That's why I asked him. That's exactly
But you were
why I asked
sitting
him
here
that
fighting
specifically.
until
doing the front of your
it
chest and
happened.
you can lift your necklace.
Because I don't have time for you to do a show.
No, but
at
the only
checkpoint.
reason I fought was because I did specifically make sure to ask him before I put it through, so he would know and
So let me
and I
ask you
could get his
something.
consent
If
to it
everybody
before.
would have said, no, I'm not going to touch your recording
Yeah,
device,
man, I would have had a harder time.
you would have been sitting out there complaining?
Same thing, sir.
Well,
Fingers inside
I would have
waistband.
tried to research because it's never happened.
Understand, sir?
But every time someone's tried to, it's been like, come on, man. You can understand. Just if I have the right to be filmed, and I don't have. Yeah, I know.
Touching
That's
your
why you guys
pocket
can do
area,
it. That's exactly my justification for doing it.
No,
It's like,
touching your
what's the
pocket
big
area.
deal?
That.
No,
Listen
I'm saying,
to
what's
him.
the big deal?
Listen to him.
Yeah,
Touching your pocket area.
that's okay. Just go all out. But my whole issue is, I did try to take into account your protocol. I did try to make sure to be aware of
No,
it.
you didn't. You
Yeah, I
came
did.
in
I
there and
asked him. The first thing I
I'll
asked him
be
is,
touching one
would
on
you
your
mind
hip,
as
one
an
on your side,
individual?
sliding up the way your leg meets your torso, and sliding back down.
I made sure to ask him for his personal yes or no. And he said, I'm fine. Fine. That's all he said. He didn't say I'm fine with being filmed. He said, I'm fine with what I asked him to do. Because I won't ask him to film him because I know I can't. That's not like my issue. My issue is that's his
You
personal.
can relax your hands. I need
No.
one more.
Good, Kevin?
No, just a second. Hasn't cleared quite yet. Needs a few more. Hold on. And now you're good.
All right, thanks, man.
Whatever's best for you.
Okay. As you could tell,
We'll come back.
okay, what I gotta figure out is she kept trying to use that argument of like, you can have the camera, but he can say yes or no, and you have to make sure of that. And I was like, that's exactly why I asked him that over and over again before coming through, because I wanted to make sure that he was a chill individual. And what I would have done, now that I'm not in the moment of having a government person threatening me at force, the plan would have been to ask until I get someone who's comfortable with doing that favor for me. And if they all said no, then it just says a lot about them as individuals.